Good morning. Happy Thursday. Can you believe we are back here? It's already been a week. I hope that you are very, very well and enjoying your week so far. I'm just going to give it a minute or so just to see if anyone else drops on. Today we are going to do some Disney inspired makeup. So I love Disney princesses. Do you love Disney princesses? Who is your favorite? Who is your favorite Disney princess? Let me know. I think I love them all. I've played a few of them. Yeah. We will continue this discussion. But, so today I wanted to do makeup inspired by Princess Jasmine from Naomi Scott's Princess Jasmine, so the live remake version. Because I was looking at it, watching it, enjoying it, and I think that, yeah, it's just really nice makeup that's easy to do, and it's not like over the top. You're not creating a cartoon. She's a real person. So I thought, why not do that today and have a bit of fun with it. I couldn't find because I've been Jasmine before, but I couldn't find any of my tops. But this necklace is similar color to what she's wearing. I do have earrings as well, you know, just to make the whole look. But I didn't know if that was like overkill, so tell me if you think I should put the earrings on or not, just to add to this. But we are going to get underway because that's what we're here for. So, first of all, I obviously clean my face, I've moisturized, all of that. But what I want to do is put some primer on. But what we're going to do today is... Now here's a little sneak peek at something new that is about to launch in August. So I thought I'd show a little bit of what we can do with this. So these are illuminating drops, Mary Kay illuminating drops, and they come in 3 different colors. This one here is Golden Horizon because I want a slightly golden finish. But there is a few different ways you can use these drops, but today I am going to mix them with my primer. So I want a bit of primer on my finger. And this will just give like a general glow to my primer. It's sort of just an illumination from up. You can mix it with your foundation. It's great mixing with CC cream, and you can also use it as a highlighter, which I'll also do at the end. So I've got my primer, and I'm just going to open my illuminating drops. Now it comes as a dropper, like there's a push button at the top, and you just drop a couple on there. Just going to put a little bit more on there. Great. And it's a very subtle glow. It's not like it's suddenly I'm an Oscar statue, which would be quite funny actually. But it's just a sort of a slightly golden glow. So that's what I'm using. So that's a little sneak peek. We are launching in August. So I'll be using them at different times, showcasing them, seeing other things. There are a few other products too, so keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you check in with me because we'll be doing some different things. So just going to grab Undereye Corrector and my deep Ivory concealer. So back to our conversation. Who are your favorite Disney princesses? Who do you like? I'd love to play them more on stage. Jasmine, Belle, Anna, Elsa, Ariel. I love them all. I do have a lot of dresses that showcase that. My nieces love it. Okay, so that's that. I'm just going to grab some Beige 3 Matte Liquid all over. I was having a very detailed chat yesterday with a little friend of mine, Bryce. He's 3. He was telling me the Disney princesses he loves, because he loves Frozen and he loves Anna in particular, and Elsa and Belle are his favourite. And then I said, oh, I love the Little Mermaid as well. And he's like, I love Ursula. And I was like, oh, Ursula. And he's like, yeah, she's bad. I'm like, yeah, she is. Why is she bad? And he's like, because she steals Ariel's voice to try and be beautiful. And we shouldn't do that. That's not what we should do. And I was like, no, we shouldn't. Thank you for that moral lesson today. It was so gorgeous. He was very adamant that, although he still likes her, she's still a... It was cute. Alright. I've got some in my hair, because that's where foundation can live, and up here. Okay, so that's just quick foundation all over. We've got those illuminating drops coming through as well, which is really lovely. But I'm going to get straight onto eyes, because this will be our most detailed spot. Now, my eyebrows need a little bit of direction and help. So I'm going to start with them today. So I'm going to grab my little stubby brush. Now you could grab a pencil, you can grab, I'm going to do eyeshadow and that today. The other thing I'm going to do is actually grab my Volumising brow tint in dark brunette first. And I'm just going to do a little bit of filling in. So get off the excess. Have you tried this yet? Who likes brows? Who wants to learn more about brows? Let me know. And say hi if you're here. I can't always tell who's on, so I'd love to see you say hi. So just pushing this through, filling up those spots that are a bit patchy. And you do want eyebrows with this look, because she is of Middle Eastern descent, our Jasmine. And we want her to look. She's got eyebrows. She's like a perfect princess for me. So just grab your spoolie again and just push that through. I like to push it through with the big spoolie, because it takes off any over the top excess, but it also just, again, brushes the brows right into space. Now I'm going to grab, so I think this is Hot Fudge today, so this one's Hot Fudge. Got my stubby brush. Now I use a mixture of, sometimes it's Hot Fudge, sometimes it is espresso, if I'm using eyeshadow to do my brows. So you can see that there's a nice line now, because I want them quite defined and a little bit elongated. I was actually tossing up this morning whether to do a workshop in August about brows, about eyeliner, lip liner, so all the lines. So if you think that's a good idea, let me know. Pop a little heart on here. And I will look into it. All right. Right. There we have that. Now, just to finish this off, to make sure they are really, really defined, I'm just going to grab my Deep Ivory Concealer. Now, you can grab you could use just the stick as is. You could grab a brush that can help you a little bit so that it gives you, I'll show you. So put a little bit of the concealer on there, and you just want to, I'm just putting it right there so that I get this very defined line. I'm just blending it down. You can use your fingers, brush, bit of both. I tend to use a bit of both because, and you can do that along the top too if you haven't got that defined line that you really want. So there we go. Brows. Brush. Where is it? These little brushes are hard to find. All right. There. So, brows. Done. Okay. So, we're going to look into the eyes. So, if you had a look at that picture, or if you've seen Aladdin or anything like that, you'll notice that it's nothing too over the top. It's really quite lovely, and so I'm going to go with coppers and even a touch of purple through it. Underneath, just enhances the green, all of that. Bit of sparkle. Fill it in. So this is just some eye primer. And let's go. So I'm going to start with Candlelight. Ooh. Nearly dropped it. That could have been funny. A whole new world of it all over my lounge room. Okay. So we're going to put Candlelight all over. So this color is a great color. It's just a it's almost skin tone. Yeah, basically it's skin toned, but it's got some shimmer in it. So still, I want you to tell me who your favorite Disney princess is if you haven't yet. Tell me, I want to know. I find it's always interesting what people's favorites are, because I feel like they can be very different, and for different reasons too. It's the reason, like, you know, I'd love to play them for different reasons. All right, second color is going to be Hazelnut, which is our matte brown color. Just going to just put it lightly through here for a little bit of depth in our crease. Not too deep because we're going with other colours, but and then grab your fluffy brush, blend it all in. key to anything is blend, blend, blend. All right, so going to grab a angled brush. You could use any kind of brush really, flatter brush. You could use like one that I used before, like a dome shaped one. Just giving you a couple of options if you haven't got the brushes. Always good to get like a good brush set though, because it will change your life. So something like that. I think I'm just gonna go with this one today. So we are gonna go in with copper, Shiny Penny, this copper color right here. And I want it across here. So, can you see that? So I'm sort of building up the color and creating just a, I don't know, just a simple thing. And I mean, in this light, well, me looking at this light, that looks like crazy copper, but it's actually really nice. All right. So we've got that down. Now, there's a few different things here. I want to make sure that we've got some eyeliner, and I'm just literally going to use black eyeliner. You could use gel. You could use whatever you like. You might want to, so the Mary Kay ones have this little sharpener at the end of the lid, so you can just pop it in there, give it a bit of a twist. You might be able to see it, you might not be. And then it gets the point back, which is really handy. So, because what I want to do is I want to fill in all in here. Now I'm going to put a little bit extra color as well. But what I kind of want is, I want little lines, I don't want full lines. So you could use gel and do a full thing like this, but I'm trying to keep it reasonably simple as well. I mean, granted, Naomi Scott was very attractive, and so they probably didn't really have to do a lot. It's just enhancing, you know, to give her that Jasmine look. So you really want to get it all in there. And I'm going to put, I want to put some underneath here as well. And we're going to smudge that up just a little bit, only a little. And then just a line out there. So as I said, you could use gel, you could use liquid, but I'm not going all the way in. I'm just actually sort of keeping it more to out here, to keep it a little bit simple. Ah, yay, Poppy. Okay, so we have that is Poppy's favorite Jasmine. I feel like everyone has different favorites. All right, so the next one I'm going to do, and this might seem a little bit odd, it might not, I don't know, up to you. I'm going to, I want to just smudge a little bit of colour along, so we want to just, I'm just rubbing it a little bit, same with under here, so I'm just smudging it just a touch. Belle, Rapunzel, and Ariel. I know, they're all great. Every day you could have a new one that you love. So, I'm going to go in with a touch of this. So this is Golden Mauve. And it might sound a bit odd, but it actually goes quite nicely because you are going to blend things. So this just gives a touch purpley gold. And then, where's my fluffy brush? So, I'm actually going over the line at the moment. I'm going to re-enhance the line in a sec, but I just want the slightly smudginess to sit there. And then underneath, like under here, what I actually want under there is a bit of purple. So if you just go this gorgeous color here, which is got Iris. I just had like a mental blank there. So this just puts a touch of sparkly purple underneath. You might think it's unnecessary, but it just creates the look. Then I'm going back in with my eyeliner. And this actually would be a great spot that if you're using gel to go over the dark here. What you'll find is, and I don't find the gel goes anywhere anyway, but it just will stay all day. It won't move. So that's really good. So that's what we got so far. And this is, we haven't put lashes on yet. What we're also going to do now is just go in with another brush. I know this brush is galore. But I'm going to get some of the sparkly Crystalline and go right in here. Because funnily enough, all the princesses still look awake. And just join it up with the other bit under there. And I'm also going to just go here. There's a bit of shimmer at the top there. All right. So, yeah, you could sort of do a different, I change my mind a lot, like, but this is the one that I've sort of been a mixture of doing. So, hi Chris. So I've kept that shiny penny, that copper color, going up the top there. And if you really like that, you could definitely just keep that more up there. But I have added a touch of like purple, grays also, like you might want a little bit of gray. It just depends on your coloring. I've got green eyes as well, so anything I put like that will pop out the green. But I just like the look. I think it's kind of pretty. So now what I'm going to do is do some eyelashes because so important. Again, this look, in the film, I really don't think she wore fake eyelashes just because they were going with the fact that this was her natural look more than anything. She's just a princess and she was doing her thing. I so still want to do that. Can we do that? That would be awesome. So, yeah. I'm going to go with the Lash Intensity Mascara. I'm just letting my Lash Primer dry. You could curl your eyelashes. You can use fake eyelashes. I just, yeah, like to not. I have long eyelashes, but I love this mascara. It makes everything all good. But while that's waiting, I'm actually going to pop on a little bit of the deep Ivory concealer under here. One, it'll clean everything up. But I'm going to do a bit of contouring. But I'm actually going to do them with the concealers today. It's quick. It doesn't create like too much foundation on your face. You don't feel that. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I want people to give me more tips on what not to do with makeup. I put up a post the other day about this because Kristen and I would love to do a video about what not to do. Be more fun that way. So, if you have any ideas or you have things that you know you shouldn't be doing with your makeup, send them all through. We'd love to hear from you. It'll be fun. Alright, so Lash Intensity Mascara. I just, yeah, love this mascara. I was having this conversation yesterday with a couple of ladies I was doing their faces. And, you know, everyone does their mascara differently as well. Everyone, you'd think there'd be a universal way. There isn't. I feel like we could be put into boxes, you know. Those who do their mascara like this. Those who do their mascara like this. Sarah, if you're still watching, Poppy's still watching, ask her if I should put these earrings on as well. I didn't know if they were overkill, but, you know, I'm trying to be a princess. But tell her, should I do it? Should I put them on? So, putting a few layers of this on, you can do as many as you like, although I'll say as a rule, no less than 2. Okay, so mascara is on, eyes are done so far. We want to do the rest of our face. So I'm gonna, oh, I have a little bit of mascara there. I'm just gonna let it dry, then I'm gonna fix it from there. So I put on some deep Ivory concealer as a light highlighter first, but now I'm actually gonna go and grab, we've got deep beige, go light beige. I've done a bit of both because I am just gonna golden off. She loves sparkly and dangly. Right, well, here you go, Poppy. These ones are sparkly, dangly, purple and gold. Woo! So we'll put them on as well. So these perfected concealers are fantastic because they're really light. And I just want to make the, you know, a little bit deeper. There we go. Earrings on as well. Wow. So princessy. But I think I would just use deep beige. So I'm just going to grab it. Put a line, you can see. Now you can use contour powders, which I'll probably also use a little bit of, but I'm just doing a little bit of this. Oh, Faith, you're on too! Yay! Love that I can have earrings on for everything. Alright. So, I just put that everywhere. I just put that in places that I am trying to sort of push back. That's what we're doing with contouring. So jaw lines are usual, just under the cheekbones is good because that gives you this sort of more defined look. Just up on the top on your forehead, you might be wanting to even it out a little bit, make your face a little bit more oval shaped. You might not too. All our shapes are lovely, but that's what the aim of makeup is, to make you symmetrical. So I put that there, and what that's done is given me a slight deeper, you can see just a little bit deeper over my face. Nothing too drastic, just a little bit. I'm then going to use some different, some powder, and then we'll go even more from there. So I'm getting my translucent powder to keep, to just touch under here, under my eyes. Translucent's always great to put as well where you think you'll get a bit shiny, because it'll help that. As it's clear as well, it sort of can go with anything. But I'm going with that, and then Beige 1 mineral powder. And this is just purely because not only will this also blend everything in nicely together, it just makes everything stay. I look forward to meeting you one day, Faith. All right. So, it's our powder all over. Now, I know this might seem a little bit more involved, and it is a little bit more involved. I'm going a little bit more whole hog today because it's more fun. But you don't have to do this. So I'm going to go with these contouring powders. Just put a slight contour over the top of the powder. Now I like using that once I've finished the powder. I think it just goes in a little bit nicer. So I'm going with Latte. Thanks, Sarah. See you, girls. So again, just using this contour, using this oval brush. Now, this is a great new brush as well, that you might want to use it for contouring like I am, so you can see how that's defined my cheekbones. Or you might want to use it for foundation. It's really good for that. It gives quite a full finish. So it's a handy brush for all of that. It can be quite directional too, like for your contour. So you can see I can put it on my side there and just put it exactly where I want it. Make sure everything's blended. So, and just putting it down my nose as well, just to elongate my nose a bit. There you go. And if you're all anytime feel that you're not blended enough, just go over with your powder brush that you just used, and then it'll all be blended and be all good. All right. So finishing off with blush and a bit of highlight. So I'm going to use these new illuminating drops that are coming out as my highlight. But I want to put on a touch of blush first, because I'm just thinking whether I do. Yeah, I kind of want to put it on first, and then we'll drop the other over the top today. So I'm going to use a mixture of this. It's a Desert Sands and help me out. That one. It's the matte one. My brain's shut off, but I actually mixed them just slightly, and I'll make sure it's all in the description anyway. So blush, so important, so important to pop it on and blend it down. If you're not used to blush, I encourage you to either spend some time with your Mary Kay lady, with me, or just chatting about how you do it, because one, this brush is amazing. It helps everything happen real quick and easy. So you just blend it down. Blush needs to be blended down because that's where your natural flush goes. So that's that. And then we're going to put on a touch of this because we can. So as I said before, these are, it's like a dropper. And to make sure that I just put it on the back of my hand. Otherwise could get too much. You can, like, you could drip it on your face if you wanted to, but I want to, and you actually could pop some spots right on your face as well. That's another thing, but can you see that shimmer? And I'm going to put a little bit up there as well. I just don't want too much. I just want a little bit. So there it is. You can see it there. And then across here. Okay. So you can see that, hopefully, there. And to finish off, we've got lips. So you could use like you could use a red, you could use a deeper magenta, you could use pink, you could use a nude if you want to just do that. Naomi, she had like a magenta color on. So I'm going to go with hot pink in Gel Semi Shine because who doesn't love pink? Let's just all say. So I've got my lip primer, and I'm just going to grab my Berry lip liner just to put a really light lip liner around. You don't have to, you could just leave it, but I will. So the lip primer, this is great. This is age fighting, fills in the cracks, stops your lipstick from moving, riding, bleeding. It's great. Then I'm just going to go with Berry lip liner. Give a quick line. Again, you don't have to, but lip liner is great. And then hot pink. So I love wearing bright lipstick. Makes me happy. So, just going to do that so it doesn't get on my teeth. Right, we're finished. So, this is my Princess Jasmine inspired look. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This one is a bit more involved. I use a lot of different products. You don't have to. I just think it's fun. It's also good for me to show how to use the different products, and it's just a fun way of recreating looks that I love. So hopefully you enjoyed it too. It's one of those things that I want to see people try. I'll put all the products in the description. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. If it'll be in the description. If you loved it, recreate it, get it yourself, do it. If you want a one-on-one session with me, or you want to book a party, or you want to come to our events, we've got great events happening this weekend. If you want to know more, let me know. But I hope that you enjoyed it. Also, just remember too that this month, lips, if you buy a lipstick with Mary Kay, $1 goes to Look Good, Feel Better from every lipstick sold. So we're helping that organisation who helps women, men and children with the appearance side after cancer treatment. So grab yourself a lippy, help some other people, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you very soon. Bye.